Fuck it, can I get you another one another day? I want to get a more bigger sunset walk on the way, like more up there. I'm live if you want to see mine too. My live stream shit's acting the fuck up again. Well, that's a lot of water. All right, guys, I had a hell of a day. Surprise.
Shadow's gifts for you. Your community leveled up.
Oh, Mirage, I don't think you want in my life right now.
I know I'm being annoying.
Mirage, that's not a good idea. Number one, you don't know my son, and it's not a good idea.
They're gonna be working all night.
If y'all see me live, I'll be in the truck. Much love.
Alright, you get lost. You use your Google Maps to get home, right?
I got this, man.
I don't know my way around.
I got this.
Alright, man.
Be careful, they're spraying water over there. Probably caca water. Well, I guess I'm on my own. Let's go see how long it's bound to take with this, because I want my water back. Okay, yeah, there's nowhere to go. Going under the jet. Holy noise complaints. Hello? Hello? How long is this gonna take? 3 hours? 3, 4? 7 hours? Alright. Well, now we know I gotta hear this for an hour. Worth it. Well, now we know. Around 1 hour. I give it 2 for the benefit of the doubt, though. They got a lot of work ahead of them, and that shit ain't easy. He's gonna be speeding up this road in about a minute, or no, he's gonna go the other way. Yeah, he went the other way. Couldn't see a good speed up. Yeah, I had a reasonable day. It was kind of tiring, but worth it. Explored a bit. Got to ride in the truck at full speed in the bed of all things, which no seatbelts, but it was all fun. Thankfully, I got good grip, and I know to use my ass as a balance, because for some reason, when it tilts one way, I have to tilt the other way, and vice versa. I'm surprised my knees weren't shredded from the ride though, because I had been kneeling on my knees the whole time, holding on to the edge of the back of the vehicle. So I'm just holding on tightly as I get through. You know, oh, I'm tired. It's getting late. It's like 9:30. Not bad actually. I tried to test the taps. As you know, guys, I did a live stream earlier. It rained a lot, so I had a plastic bag the whole entire time just to be outside in the pouring rain. I'm gonna get a weapon. I'm gonna kill that thing one of these days. Letting y'all know this is the exact shit. No fence, ball leash. Bunch of idiots. Imagine that leash snaps. Imagine that. That will be a problem nonetheless. Star right in the distance. First one I see. Nope, second. They said they're going to be working in 1 hour or so. I give it 2. 2 is the benefit of the doubt, though. I'm home. Another day of chaos. Boredom. I'll leave this out for the dog. I'll put this away. This is the bag I held it in. Of course, this was when I was in the rain. Just in case it rains again today. Huh. This one shoots. Water. It's water. Yeah, this thing needs time to actually dry. I soaked my room to the brim coming back in my room earlier today. That last stream was wild as hell. Of course, I'd make the hottest mess known to mankind, because I don't clean up after myself. I just rummage through everything like an idiot. Seems like average me on a daily basis. That goes there. That one needs to be deburred still from the last adventure. Oh my. That's not good at all. How easy is that to fix? I'm probably still logged in to my website. Of course I am. This is a mess. Once you guys all come in, I'll welcome you. Fake. Water's recovering. Coming.
Want a couple hot dogs?
Couple hot dogs? Probably. I'm still
Alright,
kinda
I
tired.
don't have hot dog rolls, but we have bread.
That's all right. That works.
There's a pantry. It's awful.
Come here. Mom's gonna have to get up.
Just grab them.
I got one hand, Ma. One hand. She ain't leaving. You're stuck there, Ma.
I mean, come on. How does this space work for you?
Nope. Nope, you're coming with me. Come on. Come on. I got her over my shoulder. Let's chill over here. Come on, let's talk to the fan base. Say hi to the fan base. Say hi to the fan base. God, even your camera's shy. She always goes to Mom and then runs, but then Mom tries to get up, and then either Mom's gonna trip Or B, she's gonna yell at the damn dog. Let's hear the music. I say the latter. Don't get in Mom's way. You always do this every time she's about to get up.
Got the water back. Yeah, so I'm gonna go make some hot dogs for me and little brother.
You better not be shitting or you're pissing. Don't. I'm getting the water gun, I swear to God.
And your dog.
I am so glad we have these on stand. I'm glad we have this on standby, Mom.
God, can it? All right. Yeah, because I would like to have the truck in the yard once.
I'll take her out and let her outside because I feel like that's
Warren
coming.
cleaned it up.
Come on. Don't play with the balls. You'll pop them more than they're popped. Come. Come on. There you go. Come on. There you go. There you go. You're up here. You happy now? See, they're packing up. They're working on that a bit, trying to flatten that out. And they're spraying water out. She's messing with something now. What are you messing with? The bugs? Okay, so you're going over there. Good. Someone's home. You stay put. Welcome home. Here, I'm gonna let you down. There you go. Come on, gotta meet Dad. He's home.
I know, I saw him pull in. I was in his drive. Yeah. Bring her to him.
Gotcha. There you go. Down you go. Someone's looking for you. A little small someone, by the way. Just to warn you. Uh-oh, don't move the truck. She's under the truck. Come here. He's coming out. Come here. Up. Come on. There you go. Good girl. This way. Come on. Come on. Good girl.
Okay, Warren. Now if the water's back on, you can make moves now.
Nope, bad idea.
Let the water run for a minute. Let it run.
Motherfucker having a whole spaz. turn my leg to a scratch post. Chill out. Chill the hell out.
And then Wednesday, once we know what's going on, after you talk to the big boss over there, that's
What's running?
he's got the water running for a minute.
Oh,
We can I can start making calls for vets. God. If whatever's supposed
I got my food already.
water's off. Turned it back off.
How many hot dogs do you want?
2.
Get me out of pot.
A pot. Size?
My stainless steel one, the one we usually use, the one I usually use to cook noodles.
The blue one.
Yeah, get me a blue one, a good size one. Perfect.
This is good, I guess.
Put that in the stuff. I'm gonna boil up 4 hot dogs.
Over here. Over here.
Thank
Come on.
Go over
I don't know
there.
what you're eating, but seriously. What is she eating?
I don't fucking know.
Over here.
Something she found on the floor.
Ay, ay, ay. Probably one of her food things. I don't know.
Yeah, you would hear her crunching.
Good point. That was no crunch. God, I'm losing my snap. There you go. Chill. Chill for a bit.
Warren, can you get me a Ziploc, please? Just put it down. Go ask your brother if he still wants to.
Jack Daniels?
Yeah.
You want to finish your Jack Daniel?
He finished it. Ask him if he wants the bottle for me.
No, I'm good.
You want the bottle?
Do you want the bottle for anything, Titan?
No, I'm good.
All right, I'll throw it out then.
Ugh. Good throw.
Thank you.
Why would I have hot chocolate in there? I'm an idiot. We don't have any more. Good point.
All right, Warren. Put about half a pot of water in there.
Half of that, okay.
Actually, that's ya no buena. Then you're going to turn it on. And then when it comes to a boil, you just turn it down up here. And when it comes to a boil, the hot diggity are ready. Or for you and for you. If you need plates, look at. I don't know how much is still left.
I moved all the plates away.
Oh, okay.
They're successfully put away. You just need to take some stuff out and refill it.
Do me a favor, refill that water jug.
That's exactly what I'm planning to do right now after I grab water and get her out the way, of
All right.
course.
Could you stick this in the bottom drawer?
Can you
That's usually
stop?
where my soda is. My side. Come on, Freya.
Freya, settle down or I'm grabbing the water gun. I know you hate that water gun. Of course, you hate the spray bottle, but same thing, actually. Thank God she settles down.
Boy, can you turn your butt the other way?
I'm sorry, I had to laugh.
Well, the thing is, I couldn't get past the dishwasher door. Put the bowl away.
My butt isn't that big, though.
Yeah, but you got the door blocked open. You know?
Excuse me?
The other way just said, get this stuff put away. Come on, girl.
Whoa, this way, come here. Oh my God. Nope. Well, that's one way to pick her up. Yeah.
And you need your beard cleaned. You got all kinds of stuff in your beard.
That's because of damn cheese.
And that's not what you're supposed to be saving the flavor of in your beard.
That's why I'd rather save that than anything else.
Well, come here then, and I'll go.
Did you just spank him?
Yeah, with the frying pan. Come here now, spank you again.
Let me move the phones first.
You can't make this shit up if you wanted to in Hollywood. Someone tell me this is not script writable.
Okay. You
The
gotta
snack that smiles
when
back.
it comes to Type and I, we are good friends. Alright? And I've always treated him like he's my own son. Like he's, my own kid. And the thing is, I treat him better than his own biological mother does.
It's going to do that for a hot minute.
Yeah.
It's all the air going through the water. Which honestly, I wouldn't be doing that right this moment.
Excuse me? It's gonna filter.
No, I wouldn't be doing that right this moment.
Why?
They just put the pipes in, which means mud, water, and all that shit. So all that's going to do is clog that fucking filter up like no damn
I
other.
still got 2 more. Not
Why do
one.
you think it still looks so cloudy?
A lot of it's because it just came in the fridge. Warren, take it and put it back in there, in the fridge now. We got enough for now.
We don't need light, do we? Welcome.
No, we don't need the flashlight of your
No,
fucking.
that is actually way more cloudy than it should be.
Nope.
Like,
Dump
I
it.
would be honest, that
Dump
is-
it. Dump it.
Yes.
I would. Because that is way more cloudy than it actually should.
That'll give us a chance to take that fucking filter out.
She's all yours.
Well, put it up there instead of letting it drip all over the fucking floor.
At least it's not something else dripping.
Freya, get out the fucking fridge.
No, we're not freezing you, Freya. This is not cryostasis. This is not cryostasis.
get that one out to put that one in,
I could.
we're good. It went in just right now.
Hold on. Try.
Gordon, how about try putting your phone down?
What the fuck you think I'm doing?
My God, you're actually going to use your phone.
It was that easy.
Well, now pick it up and put it in the garbage.
It was that easy, chat. That
Okay,
easy.
Warren.
Quit fucking putting damn water all over the place.
All you had to do was put a finger in it. That came out wrong. That came out wrong. Nope.
You gotta take the lid out the bottom.
That's one
I
way to
didn't
do
want
it.
to.
It works. Extra filter.
I was giving that thing for a reason.
Check it. Turn around on top.
Well, that can that work. Not that work.
Because this part's gotta open up.
I'm taking notes.
Oh, that was all right.
Now you bring this over there.
Letting the actual water go through.
Part of me tells me I should start booting up my gaming setup and all my devices. I'm never doing that. I'd like to not respond to that because my mind went completely south.
Down.
You should be used to that.
Shut up. Second of all, what do you mean by that?
I'm bread since I don't have hot dog rolls.
I'll take bread. What is this then?
Those are rolls, and I could put 2 in one roll. Do you want one of those rolls? Yes or no? I'm not standing here for my motherfucking help.
Yeah, I'd like 2 rolls, I guess.
One of these can hold. One of these rolls can hold 2.
I know, and that's the problem.
You want one?
One per roll. One per roll, because I'm only having 2. I at least can have ketchup and keep it in there and not sloppy. Normal rolls would do that. Hello, welcome to the stream.
Oh, don't forget too. That also just came out of the fridge.
You're a little menace. Set. Do you want me to lock the front or is it already locked?
I want you to shut up and go back.
Well, it's unlocked. I'm gonna go outside for a bit.
No, you're not.
Just a moment. My curiosity got the best of me. They're still at it. Let's see how dark it is, chat. No creepy crawlies about to kill me? No? No? Okay. Checks out.
Or do you have to, really?
Yes, I thought it was convenient.
No, it's not. It's aggravating and annoying like you.
Exactly the point. That's why I think it's convenient.
That's why.
This gets your attention. This gets your attention, right? Sit up here. Come on. Come on. You got this. There you go. Oh, there you go. You got this. Let me clean up that water. Don't get in my way while I clean. Oh, of course you're going to do it anyway.
Of course, you're going to be a pain in the cause me to do this right now. Now, you want to give me the thumbs up?
Uh-oh.
We'll see what's going on. No, we know he's not yawning at the dog.
Stay here. I know. Sit.
Y'all don't give her a fucking title.
Sit. I don't like the sound of that argument. Speaking of why I want to leave TikTok, now we know why I make these videos on why I want to leave TikTok. Idiots on TikTok cheat on each other. They make these families which either go against each other, two different families, or there's some internal drama that makes it even worse. He's dealing with that right now. This is exactly why I'm leaving TikTok. Welcome, flamethrower. But that argument out there over the phone with some random person on the internet is exactly the reason why I'm leaving TikTok. Because TikTok is some toxic motherfucking shit.
Stay right here.
Come here.
No, it's all right. She's with tightness. She goes out.
Gotcha.
Baby girl, stop with this shit.
TikTok drama?
Yeah. So the
Checks out.
20-year-old chick going on who's got problems with issues with a wannabe baby daddy. And this
Oh,
shit's
boy.
gotta fucking quit.
Oh boy. How am I? Oh, I had a really excellent day. But that drama is over the top.
No, because even he's like, I want no part of this.
Damn, I truly underestimated. Okay, that works.
See, I told you I could have put both in one roll.
Want one?
No, because I got 3 right there.
Yeah, put 3 in them. You sure you don't want one roll?
I'm sure!
I'm just making sure. Wishy-washy woo.
Wishy-washy woo-woo. Is that William you're talking
Yep.
about? Hi, William. You got the camera back.
Yeah, because you can't see the chat the way I have it set right now.
Okay. Tell William I said wishy-washy.
He said, yeah, it's me. Hello, lady. I don't want to be nosy. I'm
No,
getting every urge to.
The girl is young. She's not 21 yet. She's already drinking. And I told her, when you get her on my side, you gotta quit. Just don't go out there then if you don't want to be nosy.
I want to be nosy and listen to the whole entire argument go down, but I am too tired to.
But yet, there's this other guy in the picture that's starting shit. Just go to your room.
I'm not dealing with that bull crap.
Yeah, don't.
Yep, that's exactly a significant reason why I'm leaving TikTok. Too much BS. Signified and certified. Anyways, has anyone seen the latest "Why the fuck did I wake up this morning" article? No? Well, that's the article where I wish I never woke up this morning. Wish I just stayed asleep in my bed. I have a good day, and then somehow some argument breaks out because of the internet. Yes, I updated the homepage again. A little bit of a cleanup of the design, nothing major. And let's go to WolfTube. Come on, show it. I like this one. Personally, this one's kind of my favorite personally. Don't know why.
They said the world was ending by the
Oh, it's falling apart.
They carved their prayers and boned us across.
Yep, it fell apart.
I wore a knife like silk, babe, and a smile they couldn't name.
Yeah, just to get the drama over with. Yeah, there's some interesting individual on the furry fandom. And when I say interesting, I don't mean anything good coming from those words. Cause I could say interesting and mean it, but I definitely don't mean interesting. They're quite a sketchy fellow. Don't know how to put it without getting banned off of YouTube right now, but I'll let my own freaking statements speak for themselves, honestly. In fact, I would like to warn you because I'm gonna risk it and open this right now. I said beware of pedophile predators at PersonaCon. Heads up, everybody of Orwolf and beyond. Please be aware of Logan. I don't think I even said that name right. M something, also known by various aliases. A highly detailed document containing testimonies and evidence alleging pedophile behavior was sent to me by Redacted, requesting me to appropriately send this information. Internal communications suggest, as quoted, the fursuiter in the document is going to be at PersonaCon. If you see child endangerment activities, warning convention staff is advised for safety. Then I provide a source. I'd like to just say viewer discretion advised. I'd like to just say viewer discretion advised because this person apparently is not the best person. Again, I'm showing this on stream, so viewer discretion advised. I warned you. And it basically goes down in detail. Thank God, they basically disclaimered for me. See, everyone had to be hidden under aliases. Everyone in this document is hidden under aliases due to prevention of harassment, death threats, etc. Is known for sending his followers, friends, and others after his victims to prove his innocence in a sick way. The victims in this document are afraid of what could and would do. If that doesn't tell you anything at all about him before you read this document, I genuinely do not know what will. This document is also still a work in progress as more victims come forward with their stories. This means there might be more stuff in this document in the future, so it might update. I'm not sure. Yeah, this is a long list. Holy shit. Yeah, I'm not opening that folder.
It's to the point where mama's about ready to get dressed, and son and I are about ready to go to the road.
FWA. Damn, this dates back a bit. Jesus Christ. Epstein files in a nutshell. My God. I had Gemini note this down and just give me the details in summary. It's worse when I actually look into it. I mean, it's very clear. Look, someone was 13. I want to quote that. Was 13 going on 14. This whole entire part right here, absolutely cursed. I mean, I'm not able to read all of it, but if you're going to put was around 13 and sex together, we have a problem. Okay, we have a problem, genuinely. Jesus Christ. And I thought the jokes about Epstein files were getting weird. This is unfucking. I'm not even reading this whole thing out, but just giving small glances, and it's just, nah. I would probably lose my mind like after these. Jesus Christ. How many testimonies are there? PT7. So this person said, you can't be kidding me. You can't be kidding me. It's done. It's done. It's done. That's my line, but I'll let you steal it for now. The Logan files. Should have turned it to the Logan archive. Should have been the Logan files. I know that's a terrible play on the Epstein files, but at this point, that's the only logical conclusion to that whole entire argument. You can tell this was directly published to Google Docs. My gosh. I'll never get a vacay. Never in my life should I get a vacation. Oh yeah, I think I updated things a bit. Yeah, it's a bit more neater, but not too neat now. You left a comment on that post? My hot dog roll broke. Is it all right that I read the comment now? All right. I think I responded to your comment. I'm not fully sure. All right. This is what it will look like on desktop, but this is the same layout for mobile, but in a kind of different, smaller way. You got the post at the start. Then you got recent posts and then see all. And then you got comments right under that. So if you're on the website, whether mobile or desktop, now you know. Logan, aka Silo Fall, Cream the Husky, etc., is a sick person and needs to be kicked out of the furry fandom. Please spread the word, since this is a high chance that he will be at FursonaCon, as I want to keep others among the attendees at furry convention safe. Thank you for spreading the word, Wolfen. Yeah, I did respond. Or Wolf. No, that was my random reply. I replied, or Wolf was sign random. This was the replies. There we go. No problem. But seriously, listen to both of us, guys. Share this post and, of course, warn the recipients to be careful, and convention staff should be notified. Yeah, you liked my reply. Also, guys, if anyone's wondering, yes, I built my own website on Wix, so I'm not kidding when I show you guys links. That shit is real as hell. You got blogs, as I keep saying there are, some made by AI, some made by yours truly, more blogs in different format, just showing up on a different style, I guess. Then you got groups, of course. Event going on. Well, not much of an event, just me, tech events. And of course, you got an advertisement for an AI generator. Why not? Of course, you got all this on the sidebar. If you're on desktop, I'm on a Samsung Chromebook, so that's desktop. I'm not joking when I say I got a whole entire website going on. But yeah, you should really be careful. Actually, I hate to bring up dead news. I'd hate to bring up dead news, but I deal with similar shit on my own. Yeah. Orwolf CEO's response to bad actors TTA 3 case. What the fuck, bro? There we go. I pointed out the sheer level of BS that I had to deal with since December 19th, 2025. I had to log all this bullcrap, basically point out how it kept going, terrible false narratives, allegations, etc., targeting me and others, even trying to pin me as part of the Epstein files, and then all the other bullcrap. I was able to debunk all their bullcrap. The FBI was involved. I spoke to law enforcement, and just, yeah, a whole entire rabbit hole. And here goes my response at the bottom. Chill as ever. If you guys aren't aware of TTA3, you probably don't know what that means. Well, you're probably seeing it everywhere around my channel. You're about to see exactly what that means. This is what people call public records. You guys may have, I hate this person list. I'm gonna put this guy up on a wall and tell people to block them. Me, I have evidence dossiers, data, and everything. Honestly, when you realize that one of the people you looked up to or enjoyed being around becomes a pedo, that's all you can do. Be surprised. In fact, speaking of, there's currently drama with TTA 4. Oh god, that's a mess. So much black tape. UTTP. So much UTTPing. And only one termination. Fucking hell. I understand how you feel, man. It could get quite crazy sometimes in the world, and once you realize that someone you actually knew, like you met in a convention or something, turns out to be a bad person, that can be quite shaky. Honestly, when shit goes downhill, or I find out someone is not someone I should be around after I've hung out with them enough, I would probably be the same way. Me, I wouldn't be too shaken up by it, but I would definitely be shaken up to a good degree. But yeah, dude, let me be honest. I am so much not your therapist, but I'm going to tell you this not as a professional, but as a friend to say it. The more you think about this motherfucker, and I'm going to put that straight forward, I'm going to say it, motherfucker, the more you're going to have to memorize him. The less you memorize his bullshit, the less you need to worry about it. However, if you do decide to come forward and tell the staff at FursonaCon who he is, like mentally, and what he likes, then I respect you for doing that. That helps out a lot of people in the long run. And finally, the bot finally arrives. Of course, takes it a while to promote my website, of course. But yeah, honestly, you gotta be very careful with these situations and like balance justice against peace of mind. To put it simple, don't chase a dead string. Okay, that string is withering away. It's not gonna last long. If you keep trying to cling on to these stupid idiots, the more you cling, the more you can't let go. That's the worst part. While this is not the same as what you're dealing with the most disgusting people around, I have 2 cats buried in that backyard, on that side yard actually. I walk next to that every single day. Do you see me crying? No. Did I have attachment to them? Yes, I grew attached to them. Did I cry? No. Did I feel pain emotionally? Yes, absolutely. After stop thinking of them enough, I stopped worrying about them and I moved on. I don't let the past, the people or things that ruin my fucking life or make my life miserable, continue to keep it that way. You're just basically renting out free space, bro. Even though it's not death, you're renting out free space for someone who should be dead in your mind. Also, I'd like to point this out. No offense to change topic too quick, but avoid and report bad actors. This is a article I made. Of course, we're on the help center's help articles. Of course. So, what are bad actors? A bad actor, in our terms, is an individual who acts in bad faith. For example, bad faith actors may look a bit like this. Here's what you may see: targeting innocent people, circumventing moderation, consistently violate policies, condones malicious practices. Avoid bad actors and content. To help you avoid these sorts of things, follow these tips to stay safe. Pay attention to warnings from Wolf. Stop and think before you act. Never react/respond. Report it to Wolf and other platforms. Fact check everything stated. Know yourself to know your enemy. Silently spread the word. Use tools to help protect against bad actors. When we identify that an entity or entity cluster online is a problem, we always provide public audits. Important, when you interact with them, it may feed them the attention they require. Report bad activities. Go to our website, find reports and appeals, file a report form. Wait, as we don't respond, only act. That means we won't respond to you, but we will act against the situation. Appeal false moderation. Go to our website, reports and appeals, file appeal. Wait, we don't respond, only act. On platforms, standard reporting and blocking is a good way to get rid of problems, yet Keep everyone notified in your circle so no one makes the mistake of interacting. That's basically my guide to handling bullcrap now with bad actors. I should loosen security just a bit, make it more easier to get in, but also make sure it works. Yeah, honestly, you said that a lot of times. You said you wanted to scream, which I can see why you want to. You like someone, you enjoy hanging out with them until, boom, really fucked news comes at you like a fucking semi-truck. Sadly, Truckoon wasn't taking you to a whole new world. The only whole new world you're getting is a whole new world of hurt and a sore emotional state that is basically crumbling around itself. Like a fucking nuclear fusion reactor ready to blow. Huh. I need to add more to this shit. Here's where this gets technical, guys. This is the stuff that I've been providing people quietly and not talking much about. The details, man, the details. This is basically our security exposed from the inside. At least a good amount of it. Honestly, I want to be the biggest dick in the room by being honest here, and I'm going to be exactly that. You're so lucky you were tired because lashing out would not help you in that case. It would just make your life more miserable. Whether you decide to break something or something else, it wouldn't be worth it in the end. There's nothing really here on this. Jesus, I didn't even realize how barren this whole thing is. Not much to give people, honestly. Yeah, I've been focusing way too much on the outside, but never the inside. At least I really excel on social media platform design and video viewing, but other than that, I need to work more on utility. I'm really lacking behind on utility. Well, guys, I found the flaw I should document. I'm good for social media. I'm good for video streaming, but I kind of lack just a tad on members utility, but I can get that done. Resources, I'm working to try to turn all of this hopefully into one thing. Quote, hopefully. I want to quote that. I'm honestly thinking about adding the mailing list to, hold on. Nah, that would not be smart, chat. Honestly, even though putting it here would be more convenient because of layout purposes, it would not be convenient because this is for contacting. Business inquiries and reports and appeals are contacting. That means mailing list, allowing people to add themselves to the mailing list wouldn't technically be contacting. So it's technically going to fall under utility, not contacting, not moderation or contacting, but a data entry, a simple data entry. Oh, for fuck's sake. I'm not trying to make a whole entire document, you idiot. If you really think about it, help community is the same thing as this. Help community is basically the same thing as this, but this is more into the page instead of popped outwards. This is an external page, I can tell. Yep, external. Yep, complete secondary. I can tell we moved to a older version. Yep. I can tell the black is not the newer versions. Yeah, I'm starting to turn my TikTok into marketing. My link trees have heavily became marketing. All right. Roblox and Talkie AI have been completely dead in the water for my interaction with those platforms. Of course, PlayStation, very heavy indicator right there. YouTube, of course, I'm still here. Twitter, that's turning into more marketing. Good lord. Linktree, yeah, we kind of got the big three here. Abandons, marketing, unused, used. That makes sense. Huh. I wonder. Ah, this is where all the FAQs went. Well, now, guys, if you have any questions, don't feel free to ask. How can I support your work? You can support my work by using hashtags on platforms or @mention me directly to support my SEO across the internet or when posting your fan artwork. And don't mind if you feature my work. What's my love status? To make it clear, yeah, this is my love status. And then, am I biologically a boy? Yeah. God, maybe people should really look at this more often. Mimi, big boy. Uh-oh, trouble again. Oh, no. This is important. The fact that I'm sitting here basically giving you guys details of my life. Where are you from? I cannot provide my approximate location or any detail and rather make it difficult for people to know as it's for my safety and my right to privacy. God, that was the most corporate sounding way I could have put it. Honestly, I'm getting confused why I even wasted my time Oh yeah. That makes perfect sense. I see exactly why I put this. Cuz people keep asking me where I live, where I'm from. Nope. It mostly depends. This is a shit show. Holy shit, I could scroll this. $0 budget and I can create a site. That's convenience. My older, likely inactives. Social fur. I think I deleted my social fur. DeviantArt. I think I kind of restricted myself on DeviantArt. Xbox. G developer program. I mean Google developer program. I just put G for short. $0 budget. Man, I'm getting trolled right now. Mimi big boy $0 budget. Well, if you guys have any questions about me, here you go. Of course, there's a back button. God, that's just true convenience. Yes, if you guys are wondering, the homepage looked a lot more of a mess. Of the main site, it looked a lot more of a mess until I added these lines in the corners, the bordering. Of course, this was small, but I made it a bit bigger. And a bit more detailed. This means you don't have to be confused when you first join or click the first page. You'll see a lot of details. Just me randomly acting like a goober randomly. At least you're being cheered up. That's something good to have, being able to be cheered up. This will just lead to a bigger section. Of course it will. I should add more content to my page. I should add more content to the official page because I'm just... Holy shit. This is not even gaming. Why is this all here? This is not... Of course I'd use gaming as a catch-all. We have some internal logic deficiency. Error dance? What the... Part of me does not want to know. Science and technology. The automations that power my platform. Transparency and updates. The automation... Did that copy itself? Yeah, it did. The Orwolf update is insane. AI update. Member only, locked. Tor and updated Orwolf platform today. I'm making random updates, trying to figure things out. Guys, what the fuck? Part of me feels like this line spacing is perfect for focus, but it's also insane because I have to scroll slowly. Blogs. Mimi big boy video. I updated these, by the way. If you go to Orwolf, now it shows the website's mascot. Of course, this one right here, it shows me, my character, at least one variant of the style. Then it just shows this for Orwolf News. AI generator. Mimi big boy video. Mimi big boy Orwolf. Mimi big boy Wolfen. Mimi big boy chicken. What? Of course I don't put anything for AI generated because my AI system, it does not deserve all that fluff. No, seriously. Look at what? Okay, hold on. Bro, that's not even AI generated. What the fuck is this? That's not AI generated. That doesn't make sense. You can tell this was completely AI generated content off the bat. I am so glad. Mimi Big Boy Chicken Wings. Mimi Big Boy Pizza. Mimi Big Boy Corn. Bruh. Actually, chat, we might want to actually check this out. Or Wolf News. Let's check this one out. Let's see what I can find in here. Man, all right. Recap on website developments. This is a huge one. Mimi Big Boy Tutu. What the heck? We had a lot of security enhancements, email provider support, member recognition, YouTube integration, website mirroring and design updates, policy page improvements, link library update, so much. But here's the thing that will surprise you. I am still optimizing for absolute efficiency. Oh my God, there's so much. So yeah, basically, I have some things I want to plan out and then found some issues for that. Some old requirement bullcrap that is probably still relevant. You can kind of see I kind of tell people what I'm doing. People see the behind the scenes of my website. It's not just a, hey, here's a patch note data log. No, it's here's me trying to make sense of my own website's infrastructure, then also fix a database migration. Oh my God, this one was a chaos one. I want to point this out. I'm just going to point out right now, what I'm about to show you is where I mentally, myself personally, felt some pain. Because this right here, this was painful. Like I can tell you the stress it takes to move a whole database. You think it's easy. But no, I'm doing all this manually. Manually. Point that out. Database data migrations. Wolf has been operating some of its marketing campaigns via email and Google Contacts. Starting today, these changes are directly made now. Contacted marketing label is directly hosted in our website database, and huge data migration will take place. What does this mean? This is a back-end process that involves PII movement. The data in question is contact emails. It is now hosted more securely and officially than before. And these changes don't change your status. It's just more secure data protection. You're not protected on G contacts, Google contacts. All it takes is a breach of my account, at least on my website database. There's a likelihood of better protection. The website is hosted on Wix, which Wix has many protection protocols and systems in place so it can remain compliant, safe, and secure while making website development for users like myself easy. Basically, to put this into perspective, when I started my marketing campaigns, no, you are not protected. But now that all the stuff for marketing campaigns is integrated into Wix databases, it's a lot more safer, a lot more secure, and a lot more streamlined compared to what I had. And why that is important is what matters, because when you create an account, your email address technically becomes what has the account's existence. If you terminate the email address's contact, well, you terminate the account, if that makes any logical, exponential sense. And in a way, I want to make sure it's clear that when I started marketing, yes, I was using Google Contacts and Gmail to do this. Now, instead of doing it directly through Gmail and Google Contacts, I do not save your contacts in Google Contacts because, hear me out, make this make sense. I use two-factor authentication. I use a normal password like everybody else, something very complicated, something hard. And 3, I would like to point this out, I also use my phone number, so you'll still have to sit here and basically get the code from my phone, and it's just a mess. It's a mess to get into my account, to put it simply. And this mess, if it is bypassed, is fucked for anyone in my Google Contacts list, because that's a whole database of emails. Instead of keeping all that database in my Google Contacts, which I could have done, instead I sat there, I thought about it. I need to protect people's emails. I need to not be an idiot and put my data in one vulnerable small bucket that's going to explode if I'm not careful. So I said, all right, I sat down one day, so I made this post, and I was like, I need to migrate all this data, and I need to migrate it fast. I did imports, exports, I did the manual labor of categorizing everything, doing all types of freaking look into the already existing emails, so I'm not copying the same email into a new contact. I had sat there for a good while doing that, and I did that not because I had the time, but because I had you in mind. I had security, I had protection, and I had your security in mind. So basically, what does Wix have that I don't? First off, you can get into my email. If you hack my email, which is very hard, you'll still have to log into my Wix website account. You'll have to log into my dashboard, all that other stuff. I would probably have been able to stop you before you even got too deep into my stuff. If so, and that's what I hope I could do, stop them before it's too late. And basically, that's one small barrier of protection in the way. But to point it out very clearly, Wix has something that normal websites seem to forget. The user should be in control of their data. It allows me to literally sit there and quite literally give you the permission, and I swear to God, this is something no platform does, to set your profile public if you want, but allow it to be private by default. That's the most mind-blowing thing. Now, I'm sitting here, I'm thinking, what do people fucking hate right now? I come to a conclusion. People hate the lies of these freaking government campaign-owned platforms. They hate being public. They also don't really like the age verification bullshit. 3 things people fucking hate, and I can agree with all 3 of them combined for my own personal reasons. So what did I do to age verification? I simplified it. Parents are held responsible. I don't care what legal system is trying to be implemented in 2026. I go by the traditional old legal system that is still applying to this day. All right. Parents are held responsible for their child till the age of 18 or older, or depending on your state or residence. Of course, I'd like to point this out, that parents are liable for keeping their kids safe. If their kids aren't safe, that's their fault. Keeping your child safe means protecting them from real-life harm, digital harms, keeping them well-fed, having a stable living condition for them, etc. I don't have to go through the parenting process of explaining that parenting bullcrap. But because parents are the legal guardian, the physical barrier, and the one who bought that phone in the first place, the parents are responsible for that paid phone. They're responsible for the internet. They're responsible for the router. If they cannot provide proper parental controls or block sites at the router level or at any device level, they are held responsible because Google gives you the exact parental controls to override these kids from accessing certain content that they're not supposed to. Me, I am compliant because I give my duty of care. On my platform, on my public website, and all my pages on all platforms, I always show a 18 plus symbol, some type of warning somewhere, very transparent enough so parents will see, okay, this thing says 18 plus. Maybe my kid should not be here. I should block them and keep them away from this person to protect them from being able to see whatever is on this profile. At least you would think parents would think that way. But I do what I do to protect my platform, my standing, and parents got to do their part. If they don't, I could give two shits. I did what I had to do. I did the duty of care, and I'm not going to spend, oh, for the love of God, I don't even want to know. But honestly, I have to do a lot, actually. Yeah, I had to do a lot. I had to address these concerns, actually. Yeah, ID verification and facial scans, it sucks. All right, I had to buy this shit, okay? I had to buy this shit. And this does not account for the fact that at scale, this is even worse. I'm not a big corporation. Of course, why would I have to buy age verification when you can have responsible parents doing their job? Makes sense to me. That's number one. All right, number two, what did I do? On sign up of my website, which you just saw a page of my website, a blog page, you can sit there and you can choose. Okay, do I want to continue without going public or do I want to toggle public? If you toggle public, it'll be public right away. If you do not toggle public and it's private by default, this means not toggling public, you're completely private right away, right off the bat, unless after sign up you decide to change that setting. Of course, even if you go public right now, all settings on your profile details are private by default. You have to change each and every one. This is not to make this hard on you, nor is this a troll. What I'm doing is I'm giving you something you don't want to realize is important. Your privacy, data protection. If you want to put something on your profile, but you don't want people seeing, keep it private. It's honestly simple. That's just my opinion on that. Don't shoot the messenger. Don't shoot the messenger. But of course, I'd like to point out that this is not only just privacy. I saw those two things, but the third thing, most important. Of course, you saw my developer, my dev logs, my dev blog, which is now put together into what is it called again? Oh yeah, Wolf News. And basically, this is where things are very transparent. I don't just tell you there's an update. I tell you exactly how it's updated. I give you full, better, excuse me, better details. These details are important because I'm not just giving you a broad list of updates like some random company would. I'm actually explaining things to a good degree to what I can explain and give you guys kind of some detail on the operation behind the scenes. So normally these platforms would do a hush-hush switchover. A database migration that handles PII usually would be handled silently behind the scenes. No notification that you were moved from one database to a more secure database. And of course, I would not recap site developments just to delete a whole bunch of like they would delete a whole bunch of like things they've done and not give a small recap. And that's exactly the problem here. People are being treated wrong by social media. I'm trying to change that real quick. Don't know who's still watching. Of course, I'd like to point out that this is my platform. I've been working on it. And if you want, call me crazy, but I see it this way. If people hate something, I'm going to give them what they want, even if it turns out they hate it later. And let's be honest, if big tech is going to fuck me over, you got to learn how to fuck them over by being the exact opposite of a problem. I'm getting tired. I need something to drink, so peace out.